Set up a couple flashlights up on the mantle there. The one on the right, and I'm talking about my right, we'd like to indicate that as a yes. So if you want to turn that one on, that indicates a yes to whatever questions we might be asking you. The one on the left would be a no. And I also have one of these green lights up here. You can actually make it, like I think you have been, making it jump up to the red. Those are a couple different ways. Then Lori, you have this machine down here. Can you explain what that is?
That's a REM pod, and if you touch it, it will make a noise and lights will appear, different colored lights. You have a green light, a red light, a blue light, and a yellow light. So if you touch it, it can light up whatever color you choose.
So I'm going to ask that if you understand our directions, perhaps you could turn on one of those flashlights. Either one. I know one is on yes on the right and one is for the no on the left. But if you understand what we've said to you here, could you do us the courtesy and please turn on one of those flashlights? We would very much appreciate that. Lets us know that you understand what we have asked of you and would appreciate you giving us an acknowledgement. So if you're here, would you please turn on one of those flashlights? I'll count to 3. Let's see if that helps you to focus in on it. So I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3. Can you turn on one of those flashlights for us, please? If you don't want to do that, again, there's that green light right there on the mantle. You can go and make that go to the red. But we're just asking for evidence that you're here. That lets us know you're here. Who's that?
That was me.
Yes. Could you give us an indication that you're here?
A little bounce.
My name is Nate, by the way, if you haven't met me already. I want to be polite, want to be respectful, not trying to be rude or to be too much of a pain. Right over here?
I can see him. He's right there.
In the doorway?
No, he is in front of the couch again.
He's in front of the couch.
He's staring right at us.
Is there one of us he's staring at?
Right now it looks to be Sarah.
Okay. He would know Sarah because she's here most of the time.
Good evening, Mr. Clayton. I'm freezing.
It's cooler.
It is cooler.
It is cooler. Well, the heating in here doesn't work quite so well. I've had someone look at it like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, I'm going to attempt this, guys. So
You're going to what?
I'm going to attempt to go.
Okay. Oh, there's one of the flashlights.
Oh,
Which
yes.
one is that one?
That's the yes. I think he wants me to.
I'm going to go and turn on a light so we can see. There's no one over there right now.
Is your name Powell? Mr. Clayton, could you just talk to me for a minute? Why did you set my phone off? Okay. Hang on.
And that flashlight just turned off. That's the yes flashlight, by the way.
Mr. Powell? Is it okay if I come in and speak to you? I'll stand in the doorway.
I'll be right back. Let me go see.
Do you know Sarah? Do you recognize Sarah? You can talk to me. I can physically hear you if you speak. You know Sarah? You know Sarah? Yes, you know Sarah. Sarah works here. She's here a lot. Can you tell me why you're in this location? Something about the Indian Territory?
Well, it's right across the river.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
Did you have something to do with the Indian Territory, did you oversee it or?
That's a yes
That's
on
a
that
yes.
flashlight.
Okay.
Okay, making a note on the phone.
Is there anything else that you could tell us? Did you ever stay here? Were you ever here for long periods of time?
The flashlight is turned off.
You know this was your brother's home, correct? He added on to this big beautiful home and lived here. Is that book in that case, is that your book, your personal book? The
Lauren.
medal. The book is his.
The
Book in the case,
the small one,
that's his book.
like his personal.
Personal book.
Holy crap!
That's his book.
Okay, so
And I think that with his direct belongings being here, he's kind of sticking around here.
okay.
He said that he had something to do with the Indian
Yes, flashlight
Territory.
just popped on.
Yeah, he had something to do with the Indian Territory, the
Okay.
legalization of
Something.
something.
Yeah, I know that he was really big in the area.
Okay, well,
So
that's what he was here for.
we will now take better care of that book without a cover
That- yeah,
because
he would
I
appreciate
just found it shoved on the shelf.
Yeah, that is his real personal belongings.
Do you mind asking him if he frequents here over at the Crescent Hotel? Because I've stayed in his room at the Crescent. His suite, the governor's suite.
Can you tell me anything about your time at the Crescent? Can you give me a name?
What was
What
that
do you
book
get?
for?
He frequented women at the Crescent.
Oh,
Not surprised.
His favorite was a Susanna.
okay. So I'm curious, was he the one I was talking to when I was in his room a couple of years ago?
This is Nate. When he was staying in the governor's suite there, did you ever communicate with him?
Huh?
Yes.
Well, that flashlight turned on yes as well.
Oh, did it?
It's a pleasure to speak with you again, sir. All the hair on my arms is standing up right now.
He also said that,
Look at those goosebumps. Thank you for responding, by the way.
he also said
Whoa.
that he's not the only one that you spoke to.
No, he's not. Does he know who else?
Can you tell me who else? A nurse by the name of Ray,
I think we stayed in her room.
a female
Yes.
named
did.
Ray,
We never caught her name.
and
Yeah.
Dr. Baker.
No.
So he says.
So he says. Yeah. And Michael's room
Yes.
isn't Michael. His name is not Michael.
Who is he? Or she?
It is a man.
Okay.
And he believes his name to be Scotty.
Scotty.
Not Michael.
Next time I go, I'll have to ask for Scotty and see what happens.